over time, no matter what, recessions are going to happen. Anytime we're trending toward a recession, you're always going to see a mixed bag of fight or flight responses. Some people are going to hunker down and try to weather out the storm, while others are going to see how they can maintain or maybe even grow in terms of their income. Now, if you're one of the people who is maybe looking for that growth, or at least looking for how to insulate yourself in the event of a recession, then building no-code apps for recession-proof industries is a way you can do that. And so in this video, we're going to talk about exactly that, how you can build no-code apps for these recession-proof industries, what those industries are, the types of apps they're needing, and more. Make sure you stick around for all of this because, again, if you're looking to insulate yourself or even grow during a recession, then this is the video for you. Hey, it's Kristen over at Coaching No Code Apps. We help non-technical entrepreneurs build custom apps so they can start their app-based businesses or grow their existing businesses all without coding. And if that's what you're doing, then subscribe for new videos to help you every single week. Let's talk about what these recession-proof industries are and why, if you build a no-code app for them, you could potentially see growth for yourself even in the event of a recession. Recession-proof industries are ones that help people save money or provide goods, services, or products people need regardless of a recession. These are things like plumbing or budget travel or car washing or laundry, any type of home maintenance, healthcare, financial services, any type of DIY product or service, skill building, grocery shopping, and other consumer staples, buying alcohol, and things like that. Now, it's important to understand this because when we're trending toward a recession or are actually in one, a lot of businesses within industries are going to start pulling back. Again, they're going to be kind of hunkering down and trying to weather out the storm, and they'll do this by cutting costs and expenses as much as they can so they can reduce their risk and improve their odds of making it to the other side. On the flip side, these recession-proof industries are going to act a little bit differently. They're going to see, of course, the recession that's happening around them, but instead of just slashing costs as much as they can, they're going to be looking for ways to solidify their businesses further and even potentially still push for growth themselves. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be spending money willy-nilly no matter what. No, they're going to be making smarter decisions and doing even more due diligence than normal when they are making expenses, but they're going to be looking to batten down the hatches, make sure that everything is shored up within their business, and push through that recession, ideally coming out on the other side in the same place they're currently at, or even experiencing some growth. So as a no-code app entrepreneur, this is where you come in, because for these recession-proof industries, one of the ways they are going to be looking to batten down those hatches or solidify their infrastructure is by investing in technology that helps streamline their processes. So to kind of drive this point home, a lot of businesses, unfortunately, will go under when they're faced with a recession because they are having to cut costs so much that they simply can't continue to operate in a profitable way. Other businesses are still going to be able to make investments, but investments that will help them operate in more efficient ways, meaning they will be able to cut back on manual labor, cut back on costs, and ultimately build a healthier business because of it. So in thinking back to those recession-proof industries that we talked about, let's hone in on home services industries, any type of home service industry, and go through an example of all the different types of apps that they might be looking to invest in. Any type of home service industry could use an app to help them connect with customers more easily or better market themselves, maybe create quotes more easily for their potential customers, stay in touch with their customers more easily. Process proposals. So go through the start to finish process of creating proposals for customers and bringing them all the way to the ultimate sale and service delivery. Scheduling maintenance or consultations. adding on subscription services, like maybe even follow-up maintenance, or intaking data from their technicians who are out in the field. Maybe eliminating all manual notes or data documentation, which is so common even still today. Or maybe it's making bookkeeping easier, or streamlining hiring and recruiting. I mean, there are so many ways these businesses could streamline themselves. And with that in mind, I want to go through some stats to help you understand just how much these types of businesses and these industries as a whole are in need of technology or better technology. In the US, on average, small businesses use anywhere between 25 to 50 SaaS solutions. And 80% of small businesses are not actually taking full advantage of the available technology that's out there. Now, small companies that do fully use technology actually earn 2 times more revenue per employee. They experience nearly 4 times the revenue growth annually, and they're almost 3 times more likely to create jobs within the next year. Now, keeping those numbers in mind, let's actually do a little bit of math. There are 31.7 million small businesses in the US alone. Now, if 80% of these small businesses are not taking full advantage of tech, that means over 25 million companies could currently use additional technology to help them operate. Now, if businesses use an average of 25 to 50 SaaS applications to help them operate, let's take a rough middle ground of around 37 apps. Okay, let's say on average, businesses use 37 apps, and we'll multiply that by that 25 million, which gives us 925 million. Okay, that's 925 million software subscriptions that could be established. And going back to our numbers, these software subscriptions could help businesses earn 2 times more per employee, experience 4 times the revenue growth annually, and become 3 times more likely to create new jobs. Now, here's another stat. On top of all of that, the vast majority of businesses that aren't actually taking full advantage of tech, they aren't doing so because they don't actually know how to take full advantage of the applications that are available to them. In other words, these apps just aren't user-friendly, or maybe they don't have the right onboarding processes that orient users into the app and actually help them take advantage of it. Okay, so the technology might be there. It's just not user-friendly, so it's not being leveraged, and that is an easy thing that you could fix. So the moral of the story is there is no better place to be than the one you're currently in. You have the access to no-code tools, and you have the insight that could help these businesses within these recession-proof industries come out in a positive place 1 to 3 years from now, right? So you can help them bulletproof their systems and batten down those hatches. And ultimately, you yourself can grow right alongside them. Being in the no-code space, personally, it can make it feel like everyone's in the no-code space, but realistically, not very many people have this opportunity because not very many people have been exposed to no-code tools. So if you are dead set on really trying to insulate yourself or experience growth for yourself, and you want help doing so, we take entrepreneurs in our private program from their idea stage to their first launch. And this is something where we bring people into that program, bring our clients in on an application basis only. If you're interested in seeing whether this would be a fit for you, then head to coachingnocodeapps.com/apply. We'll be able to learn a little bit more about each other and what you're aiming to achieve and see if it would be a good fit to help you get there. So head to coachingnocodeapps.com/apply. I hope this video was helpful for you, and we'll see you in the next one.